Hey everybody, welcome to the 2 Hour Track Challenge. This is the special 2 Hour Album Challenge edition. This is volume 14, or at least my addition to volume 14. The theme this time around was entropy, and I was kind of thinking about it last night after the theme was revealed, and I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go with this, and then a particular track title popped into my head, and I want to see if I can make a mood that fits the title. And I think I have it in here. Yeah, someday all this will be gone. And it's like I really like kind of the mood that this sets. But I have to make a song that actually follows that mood. So that's kind of my goal this time around, is to kind of create this melancholic kind of atmospheric mood. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it. We'll see. Usually when I try to do something in particular, things deviate from that tack. But, you know, it's better to start with a thing in mind. So, yeah. If you want more information on the 2 Hour Album Challenge, you can go to 2hac.abstractionmusic.com. That'll give you more info there. It's a pretty cool site. It'll show you everything that's going on, as well as how much money we've raised for charity so far over the last couple of years. And all of the other albums we've done in the past. So, well worth checking out if you're interested in this kind of challenge. We do it every 3 months. Also, if you're viewing this video, the 2 Hour Album Challenge has been released on Bandcamp, so you can go and check out everybody's submission, and any money that you pay for the album will go to charity. The album is free to download, but any money you put forward there will go directly to foster kitties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start my timer and get going. Uh-oh, my timer's busted. Oh no. I've been having issues with my like dashboards and stuff lately, and I guess I'm still having issues. Crud. Second. Whoop. Local host. Must have crashed. Oh, there it goes. No, do not terminate. It closed anyway. Okay. Okay. So yeah, it's a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's how it goes sometimes. I think I'm still running into issues with this stuff, but hopefully I should be able to at least... Yeah, the remember to save is gone. I don't know what's up with that. Well, anyway, the timer works, and that's really kind of the most important part. I've been dealing with some bugs in this ever since I had to like reconnect everything, so whatever. So my first thought for this is to pull some of the felt instruments, the Leco. I don't really know how to pronounce it properly. Yeah, Emancipator was like one of the vibes for it. Although more of the atmospheric Emancipator songs, not necessarily their more upbeat ones, but yeah, I love this piano. Honestly, kind of a nice start. And this is kind of how I roll with this a lot of this stuff, where I'm just kind of like, this is neat, we'll see where this goes, and if it doesn't go anywhere, then we can just try something else. We'll get it. I don't want to get this too on the grid, so I'm going to just quantize it. Quantize it a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm just going to roll with this, and then we can get the Jasno in there. Again, I don't know how to pronounce that. Jasno is kind of a tongue drum. Yeah. I'm just going for like super atmospheric right now. Just stacking layers, and then we can, I mean, honestly, this might be a very short production session because I really like where this is going. Which, honestly, I'm still going to spend the full 2 hours to try to refine it. Or, you know, not really worst case, but, like, we can always just make another song, too. But, like, this vibe is, like, kind of exactly what I was going for, so that makes me happy. These two instruments are just so wonderful, though. Like, I should really look at the other felt instruments and see if there's something else that I could get. This needs panning. Quarter note? Yeah, there we go. Honestly, since I know the name of the song, I'm just going to save this right now. I want to lock that in. I think that was it. Someday I'll need a comma. Another thing we can do with this is we can actually add a little bit of randomness, which might be fun. So instead of being at 100%, we can like lower this to... We can lower this to... even if it was like 85%, so sometimes the notes just don't play. Which is pretty neat. Kind of creates that expectation that something's going to happen, then it doesn't. Nah, I like it better. This type of song, I feel like, really thrives off of consistency. And if we're going with the theme of entropy, like the idea that everything is kind of homogenized, hey Toxic, where everything is kind of started to blend together. How you doing, Toxic? We're only like 7 minutes in, and I'm actually really pleased with how this is going so far. That's an interesting idea, Flip. where like we start with this kind of loop and then we just kind of introduce randomness to it as things progress. Cause like here's another good idea. How about we do something, oops. Instead of like the chaos thing, how about we create loops? We can do some like polyrhythmic loops, not polyrhythmic, but we can do some polymeter, not even polymeter. Basically loops that don't line up. I think that might work really well. I'm actually going to just copy this. Paste, please. Thank you. And let's change how this sounds. Hey, Jake. How are you? I'm doing all right. Trying to find the right sound. There we go. See, I think we just got to keep with sustains. So what we can do... That's what I wanted. So I don't necessarily care like how this is set up, but I want it just to not be a 4-bar loop. So if we go like this, so it has the same tempo, so I do want this to line up like rhythmically, but I don't want it to line up like measure to measure. So as this evolves over time, these will become out of sync and in sync, and it'll kind of create a melody on top of that. And if we wanted to get real funky, we could actually do the same thing with this. And then just kind of go like... And then... This needs some echo. Not that much echo, though. I probably want to put my own in there. You know, this might be a job for Valhalla Delay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Valhalla Delay. Today, we're going to be making an echo based off of a millisecond delay instead of a time to tempo. I don't know what that voice is. I'm sorry. Actually, tape is good. Definitely put that on the wrong instrument, though. Lower the mix. I like the sound. It sounds kind of like splashing water. But the mix is a little... This is really cool. I'm also going to put some auto pan on this jabroni because I think that it'll help. Actually, I want to keep all these EQs in here because this is going to be definitely something to make sure that's okay. So obviously we're also going to go through here and make sure that like we do a proper arrangement. It's not just going to be like 3 minutes of this random kind of loop stuff. And honestly, like we could put a solo over it. We could add like some minimal drums. And if we're messing with the length of these loops, adding some drums might actually work really well. But what I was saying before is we definitely need stereo separation because a lot of this is kind of sitting in the same spot. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that helps so much. And honestly, this delay could be longer. Hey, Trevor, calm down. Hey. Freaking out. This is a real cool vibe. So what we can do? Should we have the drum loop be a different? I think we should have it be a different. Different length.
Stop it.
Different length than everything else. Frozen grains might be interesting too. Actually, I haven't used frozen grains in like forever.
Remember to save.
Hey, it is working. Just for some reason the countdown isn't showing. It's weird. I need to fix my thing. I don't know if we need like this kind of it is a nice this might make for a really nice like a B section if we kind of create an evolution of the sound. But I think our stereo space is like way too full to add another kind of pad like. Let's find out. I think that there is space for it if we switch this up, which I think would be really cool if we start with one thing and evolves into like this whole block of stuff and then it kind of evolves into something else further along. I think that there's a lot of opportunities there. So yeah, I'm going to keep that, but I don't think I'm going to use it right away. Because it does sound nice. A Mellotron keyboard VST. This is actually this is a synth from Elephant called Frozen Grains. Oh, you can't see them. So I don't know if it's free, but it has basically a bunch of presets. I think what it is, oops, is how do I open this? More macro controls. There it is. I was like, is it locked? There we go. Yeah, so it's basically a sampler with a bunch of with just a bunch of sounds in it. How do you open this crap up? I can't remember. I thought there was a little thing that They must have switched the sampler around. Finding rice with that search. So I can't help you there. But yeah, so it's ancient grain. Yes. Yeah, I mean, what happens if we just took this? Yeah, it's a little much on its own, but I think we can integrate that. How does it sound in the low end? Ooh. It kind of reminds me of Heiko, chill the hell out. It reminds me of like the Super Nintendo Zelda, like their string samples. So yeah, I think in the low end this will work really well. So I'm definitely gonna hold on to that. But yeah, let's find some drum samples for this. And I like the idea of making this loop be like a bar and a half. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I can hear that. So drum machines. I think is drum machine the right way to go with this, or should we do more acoustic samples? I think something more natural sounding is probably the way to go. So let's just jump into let's see. This is a little loud. Oh man, you could also do that. You can automate this just by like little touches and completely heck up the sound. So it kind of adds that little sparkle to it. Not something you have to do every loop, but could be interesting. You're looking for sweet. Oh, the battery? Oh. There should be another battery in there. Is the other one dead then? Just hold on one second. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can. Okay. Sorry about that. Back. There we go. And my timer went away. So when I pause it, it doesn't really... Oh, okay. It didn't go away. That's fine. Hello, good morning. Yeah, I really hope we get a lot of really cool Zen music in this album. So I'm looking for, I think, some kind of organic. I don't know if I like that as much as I thought. It's just shifting a little too much. I want it to be super subtle. How many total tracks you've released in your lifetime? Well, I have a handy little Excel sheet for that. I try to keep track of everything. So this is everything that I've either released on Bandcamp, DistroKid, YouTube, or put to BMI, which is like my PRO distributor. So I have a total of, well, this isn't completely released, but I have a total of like 600 something songs. Some of these are Patreon exclusives as well, so they don't fully count, but closing in on 100. But yeah, like lots of stuff. It is so much work. I actually created, I learned how to code in Perl so I could create website scrapers to get all this data, because it was such a pain in the butt. I do sing once in a while, but not super often. Oh, you're not talking to me, you're talking to Toxic. Toxic sings on a lot of songs. Oh, you were talking to me. I do sing on some songs, but I would say it's probably like a 5% probability. It's not very frequent. You don't? I thought you sang on a lot of songs. Maybe it's just like more than me. I have no idea why my CPU is pooping out like as bad as it is. Because like I'm not using a whole lot of CPU for this stuff. So I apologize if it's a little it's really tough. The last 2-hour album challenge event, I did put down vocals and they were a ton of fun, but they were not what I would call inspired vocals. They were a lot of repetition, but it was still fun. It is amazing in its own way. I agree with that. I do think that maybe we should create another drum rack that has a more traditional loop. I think that's probably a good way to go here. And I'm not saying that it needs to be like crazy drums or anything, but having something to what's the word? Unify the beat also allows you to kind of show that you're diverging away from it as well, if that makes any sense. So let's actually do, I mean, I do love my 808 set, so I might as well just kind of mess with that a little bit more. It doesn't have to be. I can always go to my Thanos snap as well if I really wanted to, even something simple like that, just to kind of reinforce. Not a fan of that, honestly. Yeah. Let's see what we can do if we lower. Yeah, make it a little bit feels more in the background like that. And this kick has like this clip to it, which I really don't like. Way better. Okay. What is happening? Something's like eating up all my CPU, and I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I closed a bunch of windows. I don't have McAfee. I use the Windows Defender, I think. It's been a while. But yeah, McAfee's kind of a pile of garbage. I think Avast used to be good, and now it's bad too. I don't really know. But let's work on kind of arranging this in some way.
Remember to save.
I like remembering to save. Yeah. Good point. It's all bad. Different styles. Yeah, and like you can go real ham on this kind of stuff, but I want to keep this simple. Okay, I actually think I want this to be 2 bars. It's a nice thing with working with loops. You can just kind of... Hey, Tycho! Stop destroying everything. Hey! Buddy! Oh my... Okay, so I was looking for a hat. Hey, Tycho. Just a second. This is a stream of distractions. Buddy. Hey. Ugh. He's He was just like, he wasn't playing with the toy, he was just like chewing on it and covering it with slime and just like destroying it. So it's like, well, you can't play with it then. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why my CPU is having such a hard time with this. Actually, bring that up to 100%. Okay, so let's get a couple more ambient sounds. You know, that's a good question. Oh, not Taskman. Yeah, it is Taskman. Ableton is using a shitload of memory for some reason. So it's not a CPU issue, it's a memory issue. That's not even a lot, though. I thought I had, like, 12 gigs of RAM in this thing. Why does it say there's 2 open? Why does it say there's 7 Chrome windows open? Yeah, I know. This one's by far. I mean, I can also just try to, like, reload Ableton. I'll give that a try. We've got time. And it's not like... I mean, like, I could finish this song in the next 5 minutes, but that's, like... So I'll let Ableton sit for a second. And then I'll open it. See if that fixes anything. You know, technical difficulties are part of the process, I guess. Which is unfortunate when you're working with hardware. Or software. Just, name of the game. Yeah, I fixed the chat this morning. I had to figure out how to relog in and handle all that. I should just keep that open though. Yeah, it's just Ableton. Just takes up a ton of memory. I think it's those I think it's the Leco and the it's those two instruments that I'm using. And I could like freeze these, but then I want to do interesting things with them, so I don't want to freeze them. So really I think I just need to purchase more RAM for my computer. And really this computer is like 6 years old, so I should probably just build a new computer. But, you know, money and all that. Yeah, it's just all Ableton. The index, which I'm guessing is kind of like their background process for validating that I have a proper license. I have this always on top. So if I do this, and if I just go like this... Wow, that my CPU does not enjoy that, huh? It's possible, Pohi. Yeah, I think I just need a new computer. A good excuse to get one, right? Okay, so what I was doing before is I was looking into the field recordings, and I think I'm going to stick with the Git Woodpack here, and just grab a bunch of these different sounds. Because I think we can create a really nice... kind of soundscape using just these. Just got to tweak them a little bit. Yeah. I would love to, but like one of the reasons why I haven't built a new computer is because like I'd want to get a new video card, and that's near impossible these days, it seems. So I'm not entirely sure. what I'm gonna do. I think I wanted this one. Yeah, okay, so let's actually take this echo and just drop it over here, because I think I want to use this for everything. It'd be cool if this had like a randomize function. Like, yeah, every note had a different, I guess there would be no real easy way to do that. Transferring licenses. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that process. This is not as bassy as I was hoping it was going to be. There we go. This is way too loud. Yeah, I do game, but a lot of the games that I play are like indie games that require very little processing power. So honestly, like having a video card isn't super necessary aside from like my monitor setup is a little intense. I actually have dual monitors, but they're both 4K because Ableton takes up a lot of real estate if you don't have a 4K monitor. So I feel that I'd need a video card just to handle my monitors, which is kind of a weird flex, I know. But it's like kind of what I'm used to at this point, so it's hard for me to go back. Those aren't the notes that I wanted to. There we go. Get a little bit of I like the idea of just slowly bringing in more iterations for this stuff. And then, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that that's one of the problems that I have is just like, it's kind of a crazy setup. But the problem that I run into is Ableton basically requires a 4K monitor if I want to stream. And I need to have two monitors if I am to stream as well, because I can't have like chat right here and then just like constantly go back and forth. Or alternatively, have like an iPad or something sitting up over here so I can see chat. And the third problem is Windows really doesn't like monitors that have mixed DPIs. So for a long time, I had a 4K monitor and just a regular, just basic Dell monitor. And Windows hated it so much because like it was trying to render 4K here and then it tried to render 4K on the other monitor and it was just like, what do? And I'm just like, well, I don't know. So I eventually I invested in two 4K monitors, but then it's like, well, that's probably putting a lot on my video card. So like if I'm to upgrade everything, I probably need to upgrade my video card. And now with all this Bitcoin BS going on, it's like, well, I probably won't be able to do that. So I kind of have myself in like this finger trap where like the things where like the harder you resist against it, the more difficult it is. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not going to buy into that hype and make somebody rich off of speculation. I hate speculation so much. It's the same thing with like NFTs and all that other stuff. Like people speculating that, oh, this will be valuable someday, might as well pull all the stock. That stuff really frustrates me. Hello, Arcade. How are you? Sorry, I was in the middle of a rant. What bitrate do I use? I actually use a fairly low bitrate because I don't update very often. Or not much happens on the screen. I think my bitrate is 2500. It might be 3000. I also have not terribly fast internet, so it's possible that it's kind of limited by that as well. I think this has ambient... Yeah. Yeah, I am located in Minnesota, in the United States. So seeing as not much happens, like bitrate is usually dictated by how much changes on the screen, like either frame to frame or whenever you have a keyframe, which is usually every second. So if not much happens on the screen, like if you're playing a video game, like, and you go from like a first person shooter or something where basically the whole screen is changing every frame, that requires a much higher bit rate compared to something like this. But if I was like switching around all this other stuff and like doing all this other stuff, like that's what really raises the bit rate, because it has to like send all of the data for the new frame every time, instead of just being like, hey, look, the mouse is over here now, just update this little section. Yeah.
Remember to save.
Cool. Also remember to save, everybody. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to build another section here featuring this really lovely pad. Okay, but we should probably actually loop at the bar. There we go. Yeah, even those out a little bit. Maybe I don't like that. Okay, so I like the idea of kind of iterating on all this, but I don't want to go too ham, so somebody's going to have to stop me. The track name is really grim, but that's kind of the mood for the entire piece. I thought of the track name last night when I was like, I think when I was going and getting pizza, I realized this is like, man, kind of entropy is like in some definitions, entropy is like the heat death of the universe, which is just kind of like where nothing really exists anymore, and it's just like someday everything will be gone, and that's kind of like an existential dread kind of thing. Yeah, that's the name of this song. Yeah. Yeah, the forest ambience, the forest ambience is I think that it helps progress the song in a different way. And now we're kind of unifying a little bit, like we're all working off of the same, like we're all the same time signature, whereas over here everything was kind of working off its own time signature. Which I think is neat. This needs to be a new instrument. But what instrument shall it be? We could... I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to try. I do want to try bringing in the crunchy D and seeing if that might be an interesting sound for this. Plus, I like saying the crunchy D. Because I'm an adult. So, yeah. I'm going to lower the volume on this because I think it's going to be a little bit loud. Yeah, doesn't really work in this case, unfortunately. I don't think that... Maybe if I make it more of a pluck. Oops. Crunch and thick. I think this works better, having it more of a pluck sound. I actually really do like adding a little bit of synthiness to this. Pluck. But seeing as it is a synth, it does have to be a little bit more locked to the beat. You can get away with being a little... There we go. Why is that off? Feels like it's not lined up with something. delayed that to sound bouncy. Yeah, right now I'm just bringing it through my normal delay, but if I could do something like Valhalla Supermassive to give it a little bit more bounce and shine. I do want this to lean on the high end though. Something's out of place here. It does sound like this is just off, and I don't know why. Oh. Why is this off? Oh, gotcha. But if you look, like, this is, like, getting weirdly time-shifted. I think now that we have, like, more of a defined rhythm, these can't be ambiguous. Okay, so obviously this song isn't going to be 8 minutes long, so let's just go like this. I think, like, shooting for... Amusingly, a lot of my songs end up being around 4 minutes and 20 seconds long, so we might as well just stick with that meme. 420. There. That's the song length. Now we just need to fill it up till the end. It's not intentional, but it seems like a good percentage of my songs end up being around 420 in length. So, my thoughts are, we can kind of build things up, and then we can just kind of let it fall back into chaos. I think that might work really well. So we can go like this. Okay, actually this can be spread out a little bit more because I do want... Sorry, I'm kind of just doing things off the cuff. I want to have this be introduced and then bring in this lead. And then maybe add a nice counter melody. Maybe like this, we'll see. Oh, that goes here. Okay, so this for some reason is not cutting its pedal, so I have to do it manually. Pedal? Get out of here. Honestly, like, these argue shouldn't have pedals anyway. So I'm thinking that what we can do here is to create a new melodic. Yeah, so I think kind of creating a new idea. Line that up a little bit better. But I like these kind of quick arpeggiated runs. Okay, I also feel like we need to change this. Could almost just do maybe this.
Remember to
Maybe not.
save.
Also remember to save, everybody. We can also just like try to create a new part here. Yeah, that's not bad. I like having the same. Got it right the first time. Kind of. Does help if I have some sort of rhythm in my bones, which clearly I don't. Whoops. You always got to get it right. That's the goal. How about this, actually? I'm kind of doing arrangement while I'm doing everything else, which sometimes works really well and sometimes can be kind of a train wreck. But I think in this case, it should work okay. So at this point, we could actually bring in like some legit drums and it would be pretty cool. And I know that this is the chord progression I use for literally every song I make. But I don't care because it sounds really good and you're not the boss of me. You're not my mom. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong. Let's actually go like this. So at this point, we could actually take the hats and bring the frequencies up a little bit. All right, because we're not working with dry wet. I need to grab a crash cymbal. So just a little warning for your earballs right now. It's probably going to be a little loud while I... A crash cymbal is this, and a ride cymbal is this. So I'm not a drummist, so I don't necessarily know the technical differentiation between the two, but usually a crash cymbal is beefier. It usually has a more robust middle to lower end, where it was, and the ride cymbal is usually more of like a ting. It's kind of on the side, and it has more of a high end. And I really like ride cymbals because they fill up the sonic space really well without becoming obtrusive rhythmically or harmonically. Whereas with like a hi-hat, it has a very rhythmic feel to it. But with a ride cymbal, it just kind of fills up the high end with noise, and it makes you could ride a crash. That's one way to put it. Everything seems like off by a little bit, as it is. Okay. Yeah. That would explain it. Hey, Azur, how are you? Okay, let's actually like give this song a full listen as it is right now. Um Better sleeping habits. That's so important. Like it's so easy to not do that and just kind of heck everything up. I don't see why not, Arcade. Like, as long as Bandcamp's okay with it. I don't think the Google form will have an issue. Yeah. No idea what that emote is. These do need to be a little bit more even, though. These are not the right hats. Try this. I feel like we have an issue with the arrangement a little bit. Like the energy level is not, it doesn't really go up and down. Hey, awesome, Arcade. Yes? Yeah, I believe it is. I'm thinking we can... This. This is always fun. Thank you. Yeah, I'm enjoying it too. I don't know. Maybe we don't. I feel like this could actually benefit pretty well from a good drum beat. But no. It's like finding the right... Excuse me, hat sample for this is like really important. I mean, you can like go into like trap beats and stuff with this and it could work. But not that bad. That's right.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Yeah, I think that one of the problems we have right now is the kick and the snare we're using are too weak to accompany the hat that we're using. So if we do want to evolve the song, which I think would be a cool idea, let's go back and find some proper kicks and snares that match the tone that we're going for here. I think that maybe like spending the next couple minutes in the song, like we can have the rest of the song be like a build up. Let's actually do that. So we can have that, and then this essentially just leads us to the end. So we want, of course, we want the song to end at 4 minutes and 20 seconds because that's the joke. So we can have basically this whole part of the song be a build-up, and then it'll just revert back to this at the end. Which is pretty cool. I was going to fade that out, but I really like that it just kind of sits there. We could also automate the tempo just a wee bit. Let's go from... and everything will be gone. Well, I guess it really depends on what you define as the end. Oh, this is not going to be 4 minutes and 20 seconds anymore. Oh no. Yes, I have done that, actually. It was a lot of fun. There was 2 songs I did last year, I think. Maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago, yeah. I had Fibonacci's Ancestor, and then going off of that, because I really liked the melody we created in this, I actually used that to create Fibonacci's Legacy. Let's see if YouTube won't poop the bed. Oh my god. YouTube, stop pooping the bed. So at the end of this song, I created like this dum, dum, bum, bum. bum, 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 which is actually the Fibonacci sequence kind of condensed down into one octave. So I ended up with that kind of arpeggio pattern, and I started that song with this. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And then I kind of took this into a kind of a weird jazz album, sticking with the same chord progression based off of that Fibonacci's sequence. I actually really like those two songs. They're kind of underrated in my book, but we also have Death Metal Jazz Please and Luscious Jazz Please. So sometimes we have kind of running themes throughout the series. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that. And honestly, a lot of this comes from chat. It comes from you guys. Like I like making this stuff, but I also like kind of being a vessel for other people's cool ideas. Because sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. So this is the song right here. We just need to fill in the middle bit. So this is what we've got for the song. We need to fill in this section right here. It's a lot of practice, and I have the benefit in this song of it being super chill. So like, this song could easily be like 6 minutes long just by like going like this. So it's like, oh, look at this song. It's like 13 minutes long, guys. Make it till you make it. I like that. Can I tell you guys that I really do not like the phrase fake it till you make it? I don't know if I've talked about this before. Have I talked about this before? Fake it till you make it implies that you're faking what you're doing. Like what you're doing does not have value, or it's like counterfeit in some way. And I really do not like the implication that like what you're doing is falsified and not genuine. Whereas, what is it? One of my buddies on Twitter has a way better way of putting it. Oh, it's own it while you hone it, I think is what it is. Which is to say, like, take pride in the work that you do. Oh man, these are way too hard. Take pride in the work that you do while you improve on it. And don't just be like, oh, this is crap, but at some point it'll be better. It's like, no, man, own what you're doing. Like the first year of me doing this 2-hour track challenge every week, like some of those songs were good, but most of them were not good. Beat it while you eat it. Now that has different implications. Okay, as much as I like the meme of having triplets in a trap hat loop, I don't think that it fits here. But yeah, like you should be proud of the work that you do regardless of how it turns out. Like proud is maybe make the drums kind of glitchy. That's not a bad idea. I could do something as simple as throw a kind of a redux on it at this point. Maybe kind of give it a little bit more of a crunch. Maybe not. Yeah, I think if we work with it, like have an LFO on this or some kind of way to modify it, I think it'll work just fine. It's super hard on myself learning to do woodworking projects. Critical voice, watching social media. You know, I've watched that video. That's a really good like tutorial. It's like, and it's the same thing with music. It's like, you know, if you go to the piano and be like, it's a C major chord, like you're making music. Ha, too late, Toxic. I already started one. Like, being a musician is just sitting down and making music. I haven't really... And this chord progression is chopsticks. But you can make it sound good. Like, it's just music. Music is music is music. You don't have to like create a new genre of music to be a accredited musician. Like, it's just like you make a song. That's it. I do want to cut out these notes. Raise a little bit of tension. We need a better snare. That's the other thing I was looking for. We need a stronger snare. And I mean, I know people are kind of like impressed that I can do this, but I've also been doing this every week for the last 5 years. And additionally, I've been writing music like half my life. Like I've been writing music for almost 20 years. Like it's something that just comes with practice. It's not like magic. It's not sorcery. And that's why I love, and I'm not comparing myself to Bob Ross, but that's why I love Bob Ross's work, because he's literally just doing something live on camera, and he's showing that like anybody can do this. Not the right sound. That's closer. This might be a layered kind of thing. Yeah, these are like too clappy. This might work. I don't think so, but this might work. Nah. I think I need to layer this, so let's layer it. Just bite the bullet. Yeah, so like the idea that anybody can do this stuff is like why I love streaming and why I love the idea that it's just like it's just a way to express yourself. And I'm by far not the best musician out there, but that's okay because I'm not trying to be, you know? That's way better. Okay. This is why layering your snares is sometimes great. Like, just this is kind of boring, but this adds... Oh. Listen, I'm talking about being good, not famous. Go away, bot. Being famous is overrated. Yeah. See, and now part of me is like, you know what? We could just throw a saxophone on here and it'd be banging. But I've done that for like the last 3 songs. It's like I don't want to just fall into the I don't want to go back to the saxophone well. That's all good, Toxic. Don't worry about it. Let's mess with a different instrument. As much as I love the saxophone well.
Save.
Hello, everybody. Need a recorder? Stick your mic out the window. I don't think this would... Oh, it doesn't fit out the window. Not the sax well. Let me see if there's... Oh, man. Like, how gnarly do we want to be with this? It's new. Like... This instrument has no chill, but we can make it chill. Oh, 2HTC house, yeah. Here. If we really want to give this some beef. Okay, let's get rid of this. Good. There's a new base in town, boys. Yeah, I think I got this. Oh, it doesn't start here though. Okay. It's all good. I just got to get there, you know? That's kind of fun, but not what I wanted to do. I don't like that last note. Everything else is great, but that last note is just too on the nose. need it. I don't know why. I think my hold pedal's like dying. I apologize for the glitchiness too. I don't fully know what's going on with everything right now, aside from just needing a new computer. Good evening, dear Hall. Mr. Burns. Yes, excellent. I could be like Mr. Burns. Yeah, don't worry, literally everybody gets it wrong. How are you? Yeah, that's really cool. Hell yes. Busy programming. So the next thing I need to do is I need to do some side chaining. Oh, that's really cool. I need to label my stuff better. So I'm not sure if I should start with the basic kicks. I think I should start with the basic kicks and then bring in the more advanced pattern for advanced students. I think the hats are a little too loud, which is... This is Live 11, yes. Could you please turn off pedal? Thank you. I don't think we need the boop boops. We could also go in... What program do I use to make my music? This is Ableton Live 11. However, I have been known to use other pieces of software as well, like Famitracker, which is a sound chip emulator for the Super Nintendo, or not Super, the regular Nintendo. I like the update, but I feel that there is a little bit of a learning curve to it. They moved some things around and they changed some user interface stuff in a few ways that can be frustrating to me. Specifically for the velocity stuff, like you can't just drag and drop, like hold down control. You have to hit B to go into draw mode, and then you can draw a line, which I personally do not like. But some of the things that they added is really good. Or some of the things that they have added are really good. Thank you, Toxic. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that. Let's make this yeah, I do too, although like for the most part nothing's really killing my CPU right now, but it's a RAM issue and not a CPU issue, which is what's driving me crazy. Welcome to our time-pressured survey. Oh man, I don't know if I can do this, but I think this song needs a guitar. Shoot. Hey everybody, want to watch me play guitar very badly? Also, if my RAM is having problems now, Guitar Rig is not going to help help solve that problem. I don't know. This might be considered down tempo. I think I tuned this recently, so it should be okay there. I don't really understand. I'm just going to choose random ones. Choose random ones until I find one I like. I do want like a touch of... That's actually not bad, but not really the vibe. I could freeze, and that's like an option. And this pedal is still going, huh? Fuck off. This doesn't have to be like crazy. Actually, now that I think about it, I can just use Ableton's fancy new like tracking feature. Maybe. Man, I suck at this though. I'm gonna keep trying though. Maybe guitar's not the right thing for me. I don't think it's the right vibe. I mean, otherwise it'd be like down. It might be good for like some extra texture. All right, I'm recording the brass too. Is the brass, for some reason, the pedal keeps getting stuck on. Yeah. I'm thinking that the guitar would work. I think just as like kind of a I have to fix this. Oh my god. There's too many things breaking at once. There we go. Oops. What's this?
Remember to save.
Oh yeah, like I'm totally down with leaning into the imperfections of this stuff, but I also want to make it like intelligible as to what I was trying to do. Which you know, I think is a noble goal. Oh my god, this glitching is driving me a little crazy, though. It's not the latency. It's my RAM. It's not the latency. Like, it's just my computer can't keep up with everything that's going on, and it sucks. Why is this? Oh, it is playing. Okay. Okay, so I think I want to add because I like editing things and I am stubborn. It should, yes, but that also takes time to freeze tracks. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that I'm being stubborn. Does this have a noise gate? Yes, it does. Thank you. Come on. Come on, fingers. I believe in you. So maybe something like this would be kind of cool. Okay, I think I got something. I like this. kind of just plucked sound. Except that it's kind of off key. See, if I were to... Okay, well that gate is way too high. Should Linux it? Then I would have to learn Linux. Which I'm not saying is necessarily a bad thing, but... There it is. I'm too old to learn a new operating system. That's my excuse, right? Okay. I like that general idea. Just kind of arpeggiating on that chord. But I was trying to palm mute it at the same time, which is not my forte. Maybe this isn't the right way to go. I lose faith in myself with this stuff sometimes, and that's not necessarily ideal, but I think we got at least something with the guitar. I think that's good. It also doesn't help that I like pinched my shoulder, and playing guitar right now kind of sucks. So, having something is good. So really what we're trying to do right now is just bridge this gap, which could easily be done just by copying and pasting everything again, but... So why is this offset? This is the other thing that really... This is... Yeah, I just need to get a new setup for audio because everything is delayed by like 50 milliseconds when I try to record something into Ableton. Okay. Jesus. Oh my god, why does the pedal keep getting stuck on for this stupid instrument? There are things that are really starting to drive me crazy. Which is not really Ableton's fault. Completely Ableton's fault anyway. I think we're getting there. And I know we're kind of running a little low on time, but that's okay. I think we'll be able to make it with just enough time to spare. Why is this looped here? This is the end of the song, so why don't you stop it? What is happening here? Okay, first of all, let's try to fix this hold pedal shenanigans. Did that just blow away my... Okay, they're still there. We're running into an issue where things are a different length. My plan to make this song 420 has really kind of messed up the layering of everything else. My memes. So let's fix this crap first. And then we can fix the rest of it. So this should be the end of the song. These are too loud. Go like this. That should fix it. Yeah, the slowdown is really what I wanted to go for, but I want to make sure that we're like building up to something instead of just like, oh, now we're done, bye. So like I'm trying to get to a point where we can... That goes here. I might do a little touch of Redux. I think I'm going to do a little bit of stuff on the main master channel. Try not to go too ham on it, but I think that it will help. No, that's way too much, huh? I think this might be overkill. I'm pretty happy with where we're at here. I think that this section could use something. Like, this section is just kind of boring. What is going on with this? I'm having a bad Ableton day, and that's not necessarily Ableton's fault, but yeah, it's just like stuff is randomly disappearing, and I don't know what's going on, but it's starting to drive me a little crazy.
Remember to save.
Hey everybody, remember to save. Don't go nuts like I am. Okay, let's make this exactly 8 bars. Let's make this a loop, and then just let it ride across the whole thing. Yeah, it might be time for a reboot, but thankfully I've got 1 minute left on this anyway, so... I'm just going to turn off the timer. We're basically done anyway. What the hell? Okay. I'm starting to go a little crazy with this. It's doing fine there. Yeah, maybe the pedal itself is busted? Yeah, maybe the pedal itself is busted. I do hammer on it quite a bit, so... either way, we're just... Okay, well, we're done, so we're all good, but it's just kind of like... I'll mess with this a little bit more off camera, try to fix some of this pedal issues. I think the other thing I can do to resolve this is just to remove the pedal from the thing altogether, and then not just extend the notes out. It's just like it's supposed to be easy doing it this way. So I'm just going to do the quick mastering. Good enough for now. So is anybody else streaming? I guess I should check the Discord, see if anybody else is doing... Anybody else live right now? Okay, that's fine. Cool. So yeah, that is my song. Like, I'm really pleased with it, aside from some of the technical frustrations that I... Oh yeah, go live, Azure, and then I'll ham it up for the next couple minutes, and then leave a link in the Discord, and I'll bounce it over to you. What is happening? Yeah, so this is the 2-hour album challenge, or at least my submission to it. This is this bullshit in Ableton. Like, I love Ableton so much, but like this stuff is kind of inexcusable sometimes. And maybe it's my fault for like not paying attention, but like why? but yeah, so this is my submission to the 2-hour album challenge that is going on right now. If you are viewing this on YouTube, you are probably too late for the challenge, but you can get more information at 2hac.abstractionmusic.com, and that will get you info on the next one. We do these every 3 months, and then we kind of put together an album, and that album goes on Bandcamp, and that Bandcamp, any purchases, sorry, I'm like multitasking, any purchases go directly to charity. And I think that's pretty cool. Like, we've raised several $100s for an animal shelter over the past couple of years, and that number is raising exponentially every time we do one of these. So I'm really proud of the community for being a part of this and like continuing to expand and grow. Yeah, it means a lot to me that this is happening. So I'm really pleased with how this song came about. Oops, I was gonna leave Discord open. Cool. So we will raid Azure, and then I'll get on with my day and try to fix this up and get rid of some of the technical glitches that I've been dealing with. So yeah, I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. I'm sorry I wasn't really paying attention to chat near the end of that, but it seems like you guys were talking about Linux and Blender and a couple other things, and I want to check that out too. But yeah, I'm going to get going. Thank you again. We'll bounce it over to Azure, and we can keep the music making train going. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of the day. I will have a listening party for all of the 2-hour album challenges stuff on my Twitch channel tomorrow evening. So I hope you can make it for that. And yeah, that's all I got. Again, thank you, and I'll see you later. Take care.